What's going on, guys? My name is Garrett here on the Jobless Gamers channel. It's currently raining in GTA Online. This is a live commentary, and you guys have seemed to really enjoy my live commentaries, and today we're going to be talking about an awkward story dealing with the first time I've ever had sex. That's right, guys. So today this is a very, I guess, mature rated commentary, so, you know, if you don't like listening to this type of stuff, just go ahead and click away now. But if you want to hear a very awkward and funny but weird story, it's sort of disgusting in my opinion, but hey, it's a natural human body. But let's jump right into the story in the first time I lost my virginity. Now, if you guys have any topics you guys want me to talk about, make sure you leave your suggestions down in the comments right now. And I normally don't do these types of videos talking about my personal life in terms of sex and stuff, but you guys, it was a highly demanded topic in my last live commentary. You guys really wanted to hear it, so let's jump right into it. I'm gonna go get my car, and there seems as if there's someone trying to shoot me. I don't see this guy. Oh, he's in a helicopter, it seems. Okay. That's weird, because I can just shoot him down. But, basically what happened was, I was, 19, or no, I was 18. Oh, come on, I gotta shoot this guy. Come here, buddy. Alright, so I was 18, or 17, in high school when I lost my virginity. And, I guess that's like the normal age. I was a senior, not really, you know, doing anything besides hanging out with friends. And I was in high school. So I met this girl, and I had known her for quite some time, but she had gone to another high school. She had gone to high school B, and I went to high school A. So basically what happened was I ended up switching schools towards the end of my senior year because of, I was a really bad kid when I was in high school. I was very stupid. I was very, not stupid in terms of like getting bad grades, but I was a troublemaker. And if for some reason I ever introduce you to someone that went to the same high school as me, they will agree that I got into a lot of trouble when I was in high school, just like over stupid stuff that I should have known better not to do. So, you know, I started talking to some girl, and she went to another high school. Well, 4 months till the end of my high school, I guess, time, I ended up switching schools to the school she went to. Now, it wasn't because of her I switched schools, but it was just, that was the school that was closest to my house, and I ended up just moving there. So I ended up moving to the other school, and me and her started talking. Now I come to find that she is that girl that a lot of guys in school wanted to date. You know, she was that one girl that was very cute, but no one ended up like hooking up with her or like dating her. And I was one of the first guys. I was about one of the first guys to start actually hooking up with her. So what ended up happening was, at the time, she actually had a boyfriend, and it was really awkward because I would always pick her up after school because me and her started talking. So she would go hang out with her boyfriend, and then I would go pick her up from hanging out with her boyfriend, which sounds really weird, and I don't even know why her boyfriend even allowed that to happen back then. Like, literally, like, they would be hanging out at, like, Taco Bell, and then I would scoot by and just pick her up, and her boyfriend never said anything. I'm not really sure why. Maybe she had told her boyfriend that I was, like, her gay friend or something, but that definitely wasn't the case. So we ended up hooking up, and one day I went to school, and this is when I was at my new school, and she wasn't there. I was like, okay, well, where is, let's just pretend her name is, I don't know, Veronica. That's a really weird name. Who the hell has the name Veronica? But, so Veronica wasn't in school, and I was like, okay, where the hell is Veronica? Why isn't she in class today? So I went ahead and sent her a text. I'm going to jump out of this plane because they're going to kill me if I don't. And when I text her, she's like, hey, Garrett, you know, I wasn't feeling good this morning, so I decided not to go to school. And I was like, okay, well, that sort of sucks. And at the time, I was a senior, and if you've ever been a senior in high school or go to school, it seems as it's a very common trend to skip class. Now, in no way, shape, or form do I, you know, encourage you guys to skip class because education is key. Like, it's really good to get an education coming from someone that has a college degree. But I did skip school quite often in my high school, and I ended up skipping that one day. So what ended up happening was I skipped school, I jumped in my car and left the campus, or left, I guess, class, and drove over to, I believe it was McDonald's, and I picked her up some delicious chicken nuggets. Oh, I'm a big fan of chicken nuggets, actually, but I picked her up chicken nuggets, and from that point, I actually went ahead and brought them to her house. And I was a virgin as well, and so was she. And I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the chicken nuggets that, you know, really turned her on. Like, ooh, baby, you brought me them chicken nuggets. Let's have sex. I don't know what happened. But next thing you know, we're upstairs in her room. We're like laying in her bed after we eat our chicken nuggets. And we're watching The Notebook. Yep, that's right. We were watching the freaking Notebook. And one thing led to another. And we just started pounding away. And it's really awkward. This is where the weird part comes in. Because so I was like 2 strokes in or so, and next thing you know, the condom just bursts. Like literally just, like it pops on my wiener. It was really weird. I'd never felt that before. It felt like a rubber band just exploded on my wiener. And I started freaking out because at the time when in high school, that was when the like teachers would always say like, oh, you know, you're gonna get a girl pregnant if you don't use a condom. And that was like a big scare tactic back in the day to prevent kids from having sex without condoms. And it worked really well on me. I started freaking out. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have a kid. I'm not ready for a kid. So I started calling all these girls I knew in high school that I knew were sluts, that were my friends. Like they had sex with like countless guys. All my friends hit them up for sex. But so I called them. I was like, yo, like, what do I do? This girl, like, my condom just broke, and I started freaking out. And they started telling her, like, oh, go pee, go wash. I was like, yo, this is so stupid, whatever. And apparently, like, the condom, I didn't even have a condom. She had given me one. And I'm not sure why a girl that's a virgin even has a condom in her room. But she had given me a condom, and it was hers that broke. And it was really, really awkward, because, like, at that point, I was just like, what the hell do I do? I was freaking out. And, you know, later on, I just ended up buying Plan B for her, which is like a pill that prevents a girl from getting pregnant. And, yeah, so that ended up happening. So then the next few days were a little awkward with her, because, like, it was just a very awkward situation that I was placed in. But, you know, we went for round 2. We tried again. Because the first time, we didn't really, we did it, but we didn't do it. Like, we didn't, it was like, I was like 2 pumps in, and then, blah. And I was like, okay, that's weird. So then, we're like, let's go for round 2. We tried it again. So this time, we ended up doing it at my friend's house. My best friend, which was a girl at the time. And she was all down for us doing it in her room. But one of her rules was you have to do it in like, the spare mattress she had. And I was like, okay, I'm all down for that. I don't care. But I didn't know that she had said that. She had told it to the girl. And she told it to Veronica, you know? That's her name, Veronica. And I didn't know this, so next thing you know, we're on her bed, plowing away, doing our thing. And if you guys don't know, when you are a female and you have sex for the first time, normally what happens is you bleed. Like, that's just a common occurrence. But for me, it was such a shock because it was just like, it was just so much. Like, so I was doing my thing, you know, going in. My best friend, that was a girl at the time, was in the other room, just hanging out. I think she was hanging out with my cousin at the time. And next thing you know, like, I finish, and there's blood everywhere. Like, I'm talking, you know, murder scene, CSI Miami, freaking NYPD, freaking everyone coming to investigate this murder scene because there was so much blood. I mean, there was blood on me. There was blood on the bed. There was blood on the floor. Let me tell you guys, it looked like someone had just been murdered. I'm gonna die right now if I don't move. Literally, it was the weirdest, most awkward situation I have ever been in my life. Because at that moment, I was so shocked that there was so much blood everywhere. I literally screamed out, "It's like a murder scene in here!" Literally, I screamed that out. And if you guys watch my live stream, I've told this story before. And it was just a very, very new experience for me because I had also just lost my virginity and she had lost it. But I was so... Basically, I'm telling you guys, don't be such a dick. Because I was such a douchebag at that moment, making her feel so bad. Like, I was like, go to the shower, go clean up, there's blood everywhere. And the worst part is after, like, we were done, I don't even think she cleaned her own blood, like, off the floor and stuff. I think, like, another girl had to clean it. It was, like, really awkward. So, the moral of the story, guys, is don't be a dick if you end up having sex with a girl that's a virgin, because she will bleed, most likely. and it might get messy. And it's the same thing happens if a girl's on a period and you do your thing. And I normally don't even have this. I normally have like a G-rated show because I don't even curse. But you guys really wanted to hear this story, and that is the story of me losing it, losing my virginity for the first time. It was a bloody mess, but at the end of the day, she was a great girl, and good time. So I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Hopefully, if you guys do leave your comments down below, let me know what you guys want me to talk about in the next live commentary. And if you guys enjoyed this, share this with a friend. Give it to a friend. Like, hey, if you want to take some tips not to do this to a girl, this is definitely the video to show them. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's go for 1,000 likes. I don't know if we can do that, but that'll be sick. This is my awkward story, live commentary, sex for the first time. See you guys tomorrow.